love. Today's video is all about meal prep 101. This topic is the topic I spoke about on my Instagram. I did a live Instagram and I got so much feedback, so much good feedback around it that I thought I need to share it everywhere. So I have 5 tips for you on how to meal prep and how to plan in advance and be more prepared for the week, because if you're doing it for your health, if you're here for your health journey, then it's one of the things you just want to do because you want to plan good and to always have something prepared. All right, so I'm just gonna jump in. I have 5 tips for you. First tip is to have fun around it. I feel like so many people have made meal prep as a chore, something you have to do, and it's so dramatic. It's not, it's really not. You just want to plan ahead, because if you don't plan, you plan to fail, and you don't want to fail, right? You want to stick into your routine. You want to stay in your healthy journey. So make a fun out of it. Make something enjoyable out of it. You can listen to a podcast while you're cooking. I sometimes like to dance around in the kitchen while I'm cooking to Latino music. You know, just do whatever lights your bubble. Just do whatever works for you. If you live with other people, make it as a project. So if you live with your partner, maybe you have kids, make someone in charge of cutting the onions, someone will be in charge of cooking the rice, and someone will be in charge of something else. You will figure it out. But it just can be so much fun to do that together. Another thing, and this one I love in particularly, because this is a challenge. You can choose one of your friends or more, like do a group out of it, and just send each other pictures of your meal prepping. This is so cool because first, you stay accountable, and second, it's just so much fun to get inspired from each other, because you might cook something else that your friend didn't, and then you can just I guess mix ideas. That's fun. All right, second tip is cook in bulks. What does that mean? So cooking bulks, just again, it goes down to the planning part, and you want to know in advance what days would be much more comfortable for you to block, let's say 2 hours, maybe even 3. I think 2 is enough, but 2 hours on that day that you were gonna invest into cooking. I have 2 days like this during the week. I have the Sunday, so Sunday evening I put into to cooking, and then Wednesday evening would also be another day, because the week is a bit longer and I just wanna try out new things. So know in advance that, let's say Sunday is your day and you plan 3 hours or 2 hours for your cooking, then you know in advance. And then make a list, and you can use, if you got this video from my email list, from my newsletter, then you probably got a free PDF with a weekly planner. So you can plan your meals in advance, and then all right, so this week I will have a less of a busy week. I will be more at home. I'll work more at home, so I can eat this and this and this and this. Or if you know in advance that this week you're gonna go to your office or you're gonna travel around, then you know in advance what's gonna happen, so plan around that. And then you can plan, let's say, on that Sunday that you're cooking, you can plan, all right, on this Sunday I'm gonna cook things like rice, things that are more dry, right? That are more dry, because I need to take them with me. I need to pack them with me to take to the office, or to take to work, or traveling, whatever it is, right? All right, and then from here I'm jumping straight to the next tip, because it has a lot to do with it, and it's the third tip, which is mix and match. And this is my favorite, so I'll tell you what I mean. Mix and match basically means that you always have something in your fridge that is ready, and then you can mix them. So instead of making in advance a big meal, let's say you like Thai curry, because who doesn't, right? So you like Thai curry, so instead of cooking the entire Thai curry, which is definitely an option, you can do that and just add other things to it, but instead of cooking the entire dish, what you can do is cook the rice separately, cook the tofu separately, or if you eat other things, then you can do that separately, other protein sources, and then cook the vegetables separately. And then you have in your kitchen a dish that is with rice, a dish that's with vegetables, a dish with protein, right? Then when you come to your meal, you can just mix them. And then let's say one day you don't feel like eating the rice so much, don't add the rice, just eat the vegetables and the tofu. So I think you got the idea, I think you got the point. So basically just mix and match and cook in advance things that can really easily be mixed together. Okay, fourth tip is, and this is really one of my favorites. I mean, all of them I love. So the first tip is to use all-purpose dressing and spices. What do I mean all-purpose? All-purpose means that you just prepare in advance a dressing that you can use for so many dishes. My favorite one is peanut butter with some soy sauce and some lemon, a bit of maple. I add sometimes maple into that just to make it sweet, and then I just prepare it in advance. I put it in a jar in my fridge for a couple of days. It does last for a couple of days. It might not be that fresh, so you might want to do another day during the week and prepare another one. But basically, this dressing fits to anything I would have during the week. If it's a salad, if it's just, I don't know, vegetables, grilled vegetables, antipasti, rice, whatever it is, this dressing fits to anything I will eat, and that's why I love it. So you won't need to prepare a new dressing each time. The second one is all-purpose spices, means that you just take a big jar, put in all the spices you like, because you of course have your favorite spices. Just put there all your spices. If it's turmeric, if it's salt, pepper, you know, whatever, cumin, anything you like, put in there. Just mix it, really like mix it, you know, and then just have it there in your kitchen. So when you will have the day that you're preparing your meals and cooking, you just grab one jar and just spray it all over your food. So you won't need to grab all the spices around, okay? Saves you a lot of time. Then, fifth tip, and this is for those of you, if you have a freezer, use a freezer. Seriously, you can freeze everything. You can freeze so much, and it can save you so much time. Usually though, my big take on it is to freeze things that are dry. So I would probably freeze rice, quinoa, buckwheat, you know, all the dry things. I prefer to freeze them, and then you have like maybe something for the next 2 weeks in your freezer. It keeps them alive, it keeps them fresh somewhat, and then when you reach to the point that you want to eat them, you just have to unfreeze them and just heat them up. I mean, it's probably not the best solution, but if you do have a freezer and if you are busy, which I assume you are, use your freezer, you know, just gonna save you lots of time. So again, if you got this video from my email list, from my newsletter, go back to the email you got this video on, and you will see a PDF attached to it, which has the weekly planner to plan your meals. If you didn't get the video through my email list and you do want to have the planner, just comment here below this video and I will send you the planner as soon as I can. All right, I wish you lots of love. Let me know in the comments below if you like those ideas, if you have another tip that you think works better or you just want to add to that. Let me know in the comments below, and I wish you a beautiful rest of your day. Bye.